This video is brought to you by Sony. I didn't bring my full setup for this. Just one camera, one lens, and honestly, I didn't think it'd be enough. But this ended up being one of those shoots where it kind of didn't matter. Hey, welcome back to The Block. I'm Roger Sang, and around here we explore the cameras, gear, and workflows behind the content that we create. So Sony's been doing this thing called Creative Space in bigger cities for a while, but this year they're taking it on the road. So I'm about to head out to Red Rocks to see what actually happens when you take something built for creators and drop it into a place like that. I'm gonna be shooting everything on the Sony A7CR, which is basically Sony's compact full-frame setup. I like smaller cameras like this. It keeps things light, but still gives me everything I need. And it also helps me punch above my weight a little bit. And I'm going to keep it simple, with only one lens, the 24-105. No full kit, just showing up. The idea is pretty straightforward. They bring cameras and lenses and a bunch of creators together and just let people show up and shoot. No purchase, no pressure, which is honestly not something you get very often. It's kind of interesting. It kind of doesn't feel like a space. It just feels like a bunch of people ready to shoot. And that already changes things a little bit. Let's see, we'll go 24, we'll go 35, 50, 70, and then 105.
Who's renting it?
Oh, is this the A7 IV? Yeah, no, it's the A7 V.
It is?
Yeah. This is their new one.
Oh.
I'm just staying in this one lens the whole time, the 24-105. On the wide end, around 24, you get the full environment, the scale, the location, everything happening around you. Around the middle, 50 to 70, it feels more natural, good for people, conversations, just moving through a scene. And then on the long end, around 85 to 105, tight detail shots. This is where things start to feel more intentional. Details, impressions, isolating moments. Biggest thing is, I'm not thinking about switching lenses, I'm just reacting. And in a setting like this, that matters more than having something perfect. This is usually the part that you can't really plan, but it's also where things start to click. I've had these on the whole time. I usually listen to music when I'm out shooting like this. It just puts me in a better headspace, but I don't like feeling cut off from everything around me. These kind of sit in between. I can still hear people, still hear what's going on, but I've got something playing in the background. It's less about blocking things out and more about staying in it. You could just pick stuff up and try it, which is honestly not something you usually get to do. If you're shooting in a place like this, try grabbing the same moment at 3 focal lengths, wide for context, mid for the moment, and tight for detail. It gives you way more to work with later, without needing more gear. And if you do end up picking anything up from Sony, their site usually gives you like $25 off your first order, and free shipping just makes it a little easier. After a few hours out here, you kind of stop thinking about the setup, and you just start shooting. All right, just going back through everything about today, the 24-105 is basically a general purpose zoom lens. It covers a wide range from 24 to 105 with a constant f4 aperture the whole time. It's useful because it removes a lot of decisions. You don't have to switch lenses. You don't have to think too much. You just show up and it works. Paired with something like the A7CR, it's a pretty capable setup without being heavy or complicated, which for me is kind of the goal. This makes a lot of sense for the camera setup, to shoot events, travel, do run and gun video, or just want one lens that covers almost everything. It's probably not for you if you want really shallow depth of field, you shoot a lot in low light, or you need something more specialized. It's not trying to be the best at one thing, it's trying to be good at most things. The same with the LinkBuds. They're not really about isolating yourself, they're more about staying aware while still having something playing, which for something like today actually made a lot of sense. I thought that this was gonna be more about the space, but it kind of just turned into being out there, people shooting, figuring things out, just making stuff. The gear helped, but it mostly just made it easier to show up. Thanks for spending time here on the block with me. If you enjoy exploring cameras, gear, and workflows like this, subscribe and come back next week, and I'll see you in the next one.